Underwood is performing. Most importantly, I'm excited for you guys to take a picture of us rolling on a carpet. I really think that's what we're all here for.
I want to congratulate you having already won an Emmy this week. Does that just sweeten the week for you?
Yeah, it makes it nice, I suppose. I was sitting there during the creative arts just thinking about the stage and where I'm standing, and I was looking at logistics way more than I was caring about whether we won or not.
I know it's been a busy week for you, and you're wearing a producer's hat this year in addition to the host's hat. So when you announce that Elton John's going to perform and the fun dance numbers that you've talked and tweeted about, and now Carrie Underwood as well, how much more excited does that make you for the night?
Well, it's a tricky structure, the Emmys, because you have so many awards. You have 26 awards in 3 hours, which leaves you, I think, like, what, 26 minutes of other stuff that you get to do.
It really is his instincts as a host that make him as good a producer as he is, because, you know, when you're in that seat and when you know, year after year, and you've done that as many times as he has, it kind of prepares you.
Now, I'll be hosting the Emmys Backstage Live program.
Oh, good for you.
We're running concurrent with your show.
You don't get to talk to any losers.
No, only the winners for me. But, you know, we thought what might be fun is we switch halfway through.
Oh.
So you come backstage, I go to the front stage. If you're cool with
It's right
that.
before the big choreographer's dance number. Are you ready?
Yeah, I mean, I could... Actually, on second thought, we should probably just let you run the show.
Yeah. Security will be watching you closely.
I should think about that. Preparations are underway here inside the Nokia for Sunday's big show, and one of the most important things they've got to get nailed down now are the seating positions. Here's Kevin Spacey and Robin Wright from House of Cards. The reason they get those seating positions nailed down is so the producer and the director of the show know where your favorite stars are going to be sitting so they can cut to them during the telecast. Like, for instance, Sofia Vergara. Sofia, need a date to the governor's ball? I'll take that as a no.
Steven, on your right.
Up top, up top.
Steven, on your right, second row.
Steven, up top.
Steven, right here. And straight here. Right here. Right here. Right here for the cover.
And up above the cover.
And Steven, on your right again. And all the way up over there to your right. Steven, look up. On the top, please. Hello, lift up, one more time, all the way up for me. No, up each way, thank you. And then one more chance, sir. Here we go, up top. No smackers from here. I know what he said. We haven't figured it out either. Just a one smackers to walk away. Thank you. All the way up, all the way up.
Steven, let's see the light. Hey, hot stuff right here. Steven, to your right. Steven, can I get a smile right here, hot stuff? Steven! Can I see your face?
And Kevin, right up top, so on your right. And Kevin, one more time, you know. One good, one lost. And then one more when you get a chance, you know. Up top. Thank you.
All right, well, I think we have somebody awesome who John Leverance is here. Come on
Nice,
in,
Dave.
we're live.
Thanks,
Hi,
guys.
Dr.
Dr.
John Leverance,
John
how are
Leverance
you?
is here.
Well, thank you.
Welcome to the show, we're live.
Okay.
So what you say is going out there.
Okay, very good.
So, I would love to talk to you about the nomination process that's
Yes.
going on. How do you vote? How does it happen, and when are the votes tallied?
Take us through the process.
Okay, in general, we have an entry period, and this year we had about 5,400 entries in 101 different categories. And those are placed on ballots according to category, and then they are voted on by the 16,000 members of the Academy. All of the members vote for the programs, but only those individuals who are writers vote for writers, directors for directors, etc. So it's basically a peer group competition.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
Now,
amazing.
Is there a reprimand if they don't cast their ballot?
No, there's no reprimand.
Okay.
Just
So
like the U.S. general election.
Right on,
You don't
okay.
we're not like Australia where you get fined if you don't show up.
So what's interesting is I'm sure people ask you a lot of technical questions, a lot of voting questions, but I want to know, when you go home at night, what's on your DVR?
Yeah, what are you watching?
I mean, I really want to know.
Yeah.
I really try to do a sample of this, that, and whatever
You
because
try to
I
stay
do
fair.
get asked questions about them. And, well, there's always the question, well, why do you think that X got nominated and Y didn't? And so you have to know a little bit about the shows. So I'm constantly sampling them. I'm not an expert voter, though, but we do have 16,000 of those, so they don't need me.
That's true. And is there a show that you just kind of enjoy watching when you're relaxing?
Yeah, I enjoy Justified very much. I think
Nice.
Tim Oliphant is a wonderful actor, and they've got great characters in there.
Undeniably.
I really like The Americans. I like the kind of homeland flip that you get with The Americans. It's a different perspective. A drama series, comedy series. I like cartoons. It's all good.
Nice. You see it all.
I do see it all.
So you guys, this year you have House of Cards. You have some other online series that are making their way in.
Right.
Is this an exciting time for the Emmys?
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like back in the late 80s when cable came in. And you had 3 networks, ABC, NBC, and CBS. And then all of a sudden there was cable with Showtime and HBO. And as you know, basic cable has really surged in the Emmys. And I think we're going to see a lot of basic cable action this morning, as well as premium cable. So it tends to be a return to a nascent era of a new platform. And the new platform's very exciting, and a lot of good products coming through on it.
It's digital. And are you impressed? Are you impressed with what they're creating?
Very much so.
Yeah.
And I think also the idea that you can tell a story in a leisurely way over 13, 15, 16 episodes is almost an idea that has gone away in a lot of television. Most series run only 6 episodes nowadays. And with House of Cards, you've got a very leisurely opportunity to tell a story.
It's sort of groundbreaking because this is the first year that a digital series being nominated.
We have had
hopefully
digital
be nominated.
We have had digital in for 7 years now, but this is the first year where we have prominent contenders in prominent
They got a
categories.
title shot, they called
Right.
it, huh?
Absolutely, yeah.
They got a title
And then
shot.
one last question before we go. Thematically, is there anything new that we can look forward to happening during the Emmys this year?
No, I think that you're going to be looking at your basic genres, and there will be probably I will come back after we announce the nominations and address this a little more specific.
Okay, you can't. What you're saying is you can't give away any secrets right now on live web. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Ms. Leverance, thank you so much
Yeah,
for joining us.
have a
Almost
great rest of your
squeezed some
day.
secrets out of him
I
there.
know.
Good job,
I
Nikki.
tried.
Yeah, you did a
I
really
was
good
like,
job.
I was smiling and winking. It didn't really matter. We'll get him later, though.
I think you almost pressured him into maybe leaking a little bit of information.
Well, here's a video.
Standing lighting time, lighting right special host.
There you go.
Okay.
Congrats, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Beyonce.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, pretty much hands-free, everything on your phone.
Hold on. Whoa. Put those back on.
Hold on.
When you're talking about excellence in television, this past year is hard to top. I don't know about you, but I had a hard time keeping up with it all. Comedy, drama, movies and miniseries, reality and variety. I mean, this year's awards will feature the absolute best of the best.
Hey, everybody.
Well, hello.
I have in my back pocket the answer to the question.
Hey, what happened? You sure couldn't take it anymore.
Why did no one tell me? I don't quite know how to say this.
Just start yammering like always.
Don't look at me.
I see you for exactly who you are.
I am whatever I need to be at the time I need to be it.
I seem to be good at this.
You're special. Sounds like a threat. One day, we are gonna laugh about this.
We? Who's we?
The red carpet. If this was in your house, besides being really colorful, not a big deal. But when it's outside the Emmys, a very big deal.
This amazing host, Aaron. How are you today?
You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Doesn't
You look
she?
dapper
And-
with your bow tie.
And you look gorgeous.
Okay, thank you very much,
Hello,
Aaron.
good
Great to
morning.
see you this
Yeah,
morning.
you as well.
How are you feeling?
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. I feel on top of the world. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing.
So Bryan Cranston too. Like I saw when you announced his name, you gave a little
Yeah, Bryan Cranston, so well deserved. He's so brilliant. I've just learned so much from the man. Truly, because of him, I believe that's why I'm here. But
Aaron, I gotta ask you guys. You wrapped your last season. At the end, did it feel like kind of like it felt when high school ended? What is the feeling there?
Yeah, you know, we're such a family. We've been working together for 6 years in New Mexico, and we love each other. So it was very hard to say goodbye. It was very hard to say goodbye to Jesse Pinkman. I mean, I obviously feel such a personal, close relationship with that character, and I was sad to see him go.
Quick question: who would win between Dexter and Walter White?
Oh God, I mean,
Mr. White.
Mr. White.
Often I say that and think of you. It's very weird.
Yeah, I gotta get Heisenberg's pretty. He's kind of a loose cannon. Dexter is. He's kind of out of his mind,
I
but
love that you're actually putting thought into this.
yeah, I'm really.
I think it's a good.
It's
question.
a really good question.
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Aaron.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations on everything.
Yeah. Good
Yep.
luck with everything in the future too. Oh, I just adore you.
Oh, I love you too.
The Primetime Emmy Awards are being handed out tonight here on CBS. Here's a look at the Emmys by the numbers. But before we start crunching them, who was the Emmy named for? Turns out it's not a who, but a what. Emmy started out as Emmy, an abbreviation for the Image Orthicon Tube, part of an early TV camera. The name was later changed to Emmy. What series has won the most of them? The record is 37 by the comedy series Frasier. The most Emmys won by a single network, CBS won 44 in 1974 when MASH and Mary Tyler Moore's show were on top.
Who can turn the world?
And the Mary Tyler Moore Show helped Cloris Leachman win 2 of her record 8 Emmys, the most ever for a female actor. And that same show earned Ed Asner 3 of his record 7 Emmys, the most for a male actor. And while it may seem that all of the winners cry during their acceptance speeches, from 2009 to 2011, only 8% of them actually shed tears. Tears of joy, no doubt, for those holding the hardware, and those statuettes are heavy. They weigh 6 pounds, 12.5 ounces. And for the winners, they're worth their weight in gold. Since the Primetime Emmy Awards are being handed out tonight here on CBS, here's a look at the Emmys by the numbers. But before we start crunching them, who was the Emmy named for? Turns out it's not a who, but a what. Emmy started out as Emmy, an abbreviation for the Image Orthicon Tube, part of an early TV camera. The name was later changed to Emmy. What series has won the most of them? The record is 37 by the comedy series Frasier. The most Emmys won by a single network, CBS won 44 in 1974 when MASH and Mary Tyler Moore's show were on top.
Who can turn the world?
And the Mary Tyler Moore Show helped Cloris Leachman win 2 of her record 8 Emmys, the most ever for a female actor. And that same show earned Ed Asner 3 of his record 7 Emmys, the most for a male actor. And while it may seem that all of the winners cry during their acceptance speeches, from 2009 to 2011, only 8% of them actually shed tears. Tears of joy, no doubt, for those holding the hardware, and those statuettes are heavy. They weigh 6 pounds, 12.5 ounces. And for the winners, they're worth their weight in gold.